Whew, okay, day one, World Championships. This is only the first day, and there has been so much that's gone down. There's no way that I was not going to come here and actually talk about it. So let's dive right into it, and I'm starting with that mixed 4x4. Now, this isn't one of my favorite events. I'm low-key don't think this should be at the Worlds or Olympics, but whatever. This actually turned out to be a crazy, crazy event. First off, in the heat, everyone got through, except maybe Jamaica, right? They probably, would have gotten through, but we saw all the top players get through. The USA, the Netherlands, right? Everyone was able to get through. But specifically Ryan Willey, on that first leg, he unfortunately didn't run as fast as probably his potential has shown through the NCAAs while at Florida, and also relative to some of the other fields, right? We did see the rest of the team have to kind of make up a lot of ground. We're talking about Justin Robinson, Rosie Effiong, Alexis Holmes. They managed to come away with the win in their heat, but going into the final, this was going to be big. For the Netherlands, Femke Bol, the 400-meter hurdle favorite, as well as Lieke Klaver, she was also one of the top 400-meter runners in the world. They both were going to be running the heats in the final, and Femke Bol was running on the anchor. Gabby Thomas also said that she was going to be running the mixed 4x4. She posted on Instagram. She said it in the press conference.
To see me in the mixed 4x4 final tomorrow evening, the 4x1 final next week, and the regular 4x4.
But she unfortunately wasn't on that lineup when we got to the relay final. Instead, they replaced Ryan Willey on the leadoff leg with Matthew Bowling. So this was really, really big. In my opinion, I thought Netherlands was going to walk away with it. You're talking about Femke Bol on the anchor leg. If she gets it ahead, if she gets it within the 20 meters, she's run, 49.2 indoors. She has a world record. She definitely has 48-second potential outdoors, but she unfortunately faltered. She actually got the baton in the lead on the anchor leg. So at that point, you're thinking, oh, Femke Bol is going to increase the lead and go on to a world record in the mixed relay. No. Alexis Holmes from the United States stepped up big time. 48.8 seconds on the split. I mean, listen, Alexis Holmes, her personal best is 50.32 seconds, I think. She has never broken 50 seconds, and now she's splitting 48.8.
I think it was just a shift in my mentality. My coach told me to come out here and be confident, so that's what I did. And I think the 49 of the Open is coming soon.
Huge performance for her. It shows that people step things up when it gets to a championships, when everything is on the line, when you're under pressure. Really huge shout out to Alexis Holmes, and of course the rest of the team, right? You're talking about Justin Robinson, Matthew Bowling, Rosie Effiong. All these athletes are actually, recently out of college, right? Alexis Holmes is probably the most senior on the team. But what happened to the Netherlands? Well, Femke Bol, again, she was in the lead, but she said that things just weren't going, right? She felt the pressure. Usually she's actually chasing when on the relay. This time she was leading, so maybe that was a little bit different. And then when it got to the last couple meters, she unfortunately fell to the track. She, tightened up. She said she had a little cramp or something that came about, and she dropped the baton. They unfortunately were marked as a DNF. So Netherlands didn't get the world record, didn't get a medal. What kind of happened on that last leg? How you were feeling, and what happened at the end?
I was feeling pretty great, but I'm not sure. The last meters I want to go, and of course you get lactic like we all do, but I just couldn't hit my strides like I normally do, and I think I cramped up when I felt someone next to me, and then I was on the ground. It's not how you want it, but it happened.
And I don't know what this means going forward for Femke Bol. She said that she's fine. She said that, she's healthy. She said that she warmed up and she felt good. So I don't think this is going to have some effect on her 400-meter hurdles, but she did say she's looking for revenge. So look out for what she's going to be able to do. I still think she's a favorite in the hurdles, but huge shout outs again to the USA team, specifically Alexis Holmes and her 48.8 second anchor leg. Amazing performance. But we have to talk about that men's 100-meter dash. Now, this was only the heats, but Oblique Seville, 9.86 seconds to take down Curly. Now, it's only the heats, so nothing crazy, but that equals Seville's personal best. He was injured for a decent part of the season. He only finished third place at the Jamaican trials. So to see him healthy here is a huge performance and a pretty good indicator of what's possible going into the semis as well as the finals.
But were you expecting to run a personal best today?
No, I wasn't expecting to run so fast. I expected a 9.9 or a 10.0, but I didn't expect to run in the 9.8 because this is after my third 9.8. So it's built my confidence.
Now, I don't want to read too much into it. It's only the heats. The 100-meter dash is still wide open. Behind him, we also saw Noah Lyles, 9.95, to get the win over Ferdinand Omanyala, who ran 9.97. Akani Simbine won his heat, 9.97. Christian Coleman, Fred Curley, right, Zarnell Hughes, they're all into the final. Do you feel like you need to win the gold here? Because people have been talking online saying that, you know...
No, I don't care about the people who talking online, because the much people who talking is sit on the sofa and watch and never try to do athletics. For me, it's the same. You know, I'm training every day, hour to training, to take out the time from my family, stay out, training camp, a lot of physiotherapy, a lot of training for competition, of course. I am the first to want competition, to want to stay healthy, to want to find my opponent and race every week. If it was for me, every week I want to compete with them. But you know, the life is almost of the time is not so good, and I try to take this one and do better.
The only person, Cravon Charleston, right, we heard about the injuries that, you know, were potentially, you know, hindering him in the recent weeks. That really caught up with him. He was unable to make it into the final. But for the most part, all the main players, Latif Tobogo, right, they're all going to the semifinals, and I think we're going to see some huge fireworks. If we're talking about 9.86, remember, everyone was talking all throughout the year, oh, there's slow time. Listen, people turn up when it's World Championship time. We're going to see some fast times, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what all these guys are going to do in the final. Who do I think is going to win? Again, I have absolutely no idea. I do still have Curly as the edge-on favorite. Again, these are just the heats. Let's not get too crazy like, oh, someone did. It's just the heats. Let's relax a little bit, but I think we're going to have some huge fireworks. And big news, of course, Oblique Seville is healthy. Kani Simbine, he is really looking good. So definitely look out for what all these guys are going to do. Semifinals, finals, they're going to be crazy. So look out for all that. And then I have to talk about that men's triple jump. We did see just the qualification rounds, but Jaydon Hibbert, he managed to jump 17.70 meters just off his personal best. He's not too far off his personal best, and this is his first World Championships. He's feeling good, he's feeling excited, he's feeling like he's just taking it all in, and he is still super young. He just finished his freshman year at the University of Arkansas, so Jaydon Hibbert, he's really stepping things up. He could be the gold medalist. Did you imagine maybe 3 or 4 years ago that you would be here at the World Championships with the potential to win a gold medal?
No, well, 3 years ago I was doing the sprint, which I wasn't so good in, so I wasn't thinking about that. But overall, like right now, I'm even more pumped up, but tone it down a little, just a little, for the finals on Monday.
Pedro Pablo Pichardo, he had to pull out of the meet due to injury. I think a little bit of lower back pain. Hughesbury Zengo, he's also in it. So there's a lot of guys who are still in the triple jump, but Jaydon Hibbert, low-key, might be the slight favorite at this moment. Again, I'm really looking for Hughesbury Zengo. He actually beat Jaydon Hibbert at the Monaco Diamond League. And of course, you know, Zengo is much more experienced, but Hibbert, he has, you know, no fear. He has, you know, no pressure. He's just coming in and he's competing. I'm really loving Jaydon Hibbert in that men's triple jump. Also, in the women's long jump, we did see Tara Davis, you know, jump out to, what was it, 6.8 meters. She shut things down after one jump. The long jump is kind of getting tricky, right? Quanisha Burks, unfortunately, didn't qualify. Marina Beck-Romanchuk didn't qualify. You did see some others, right? Ivana Vuleta, Iapicino from Italy. So there are still some strong players, but I think this is a very wide open event when we're talking about the women's long jump, and we're going to see what's going to happen when we get to those finals. But amazing day one. The crowd was crazy, and this is only day one. We haven't even seen the 100 finals. We haven't seen the 200. We haven't seen, like, there's so much to go, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen for the rest of the week. Let me know what your favorite performance from day one at these championships are. What do you think is going to happen in that men's 100-meter dash? Do you have a clearer favorite, or do you still think it's completely wide open? Let me know what you think, and we'll be back again next time. Thanks for watching.